All right, we're rolling. Okay, I am on losrios.edu, and we're going to go to the e-learning. Now I'm doing an experiment to see what would happen if I change the date to after June 1st, 2013. iMail is changing to Gmail after June 1st, 2013, meaning it will no longer be available. Now, the college I go to is American River College. It's located on College Oak Drive and Myrtle. So, I'm going to sign in. I have a white screen. There's your check right here. Today is Monday, May 6, 2013, and it is 8:17 p.m. on my clock, which means it's also 8:18 p.m. on the digital clock, and so I could just change 8:18. So my digital clock just changed to 8:19, and on my red and black dial watch that stuff, it would be 8:19 on that clock as well. So right now there is no link to iMail, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click one of my teachers, mainly the first one, Spring 2013 Writing Center, English 43, and left mouse click. Okay, it says update 25 quizzes not attempted for this class. They're not required, they're recommended. I've never taken them online. Here's my teacher, Professor David Mercer. I'm going to check my iMail, and I'm going to go to the link to iMail website and left mouse click. It says right here, iMail will no longer be available after June 1st, 2013. Now that's in 25 days. So I go to login and just going to put in my password. Hope you can't see what I'm typing on my keys, otherwise I'm going to have to turn the camera away. Let's see. Are they in there? Oh, so we're good. It's raining outside, so the internet in some places might be down, but it is not a good guaranteer. Boom, I'm in. And, wait a second. I came in, but I didn't get the security warning. This was the whole purpose of this video, so I'm going to click link to iMail website again after signing out. Okay. I'll restart my browser then. Right now, the minute has moved 3 times since I started this video. Now 4 times. This clock now says 8:22 p.m. I'm going to double click Google Chrome. And I'm going to move this over to right my screen. There's a lot of stuff on this computer. And you got my document. I only wish Starry Night were back here so I can make these calendars perfect. Reopen up, come on. I go and presume that this heavy downpour started when the sun fully went down. And I wasted another minute. I stopped marking the times it rained my calendar because my 2012 calendar was falling apart, and I was writing all over the 2011 calendar in Japanese symbols. I wonder why it won't click. If I reboot the computer, I go off the air. The webcam is recording from this computer to this computer. So, after a long grueling 2 minutes, it opened back up. Now I'm returning to losrios.edu. Click e-learning. Not registration, e-learning. Log in with my info again. Water's pouring somewhere. Click the bottommost one. And return to the link to email website. Another tab will open up, and I shall now get this. I finally succeeded. I have now got an SSL error, whatever that stands for, which says the site security certificate has expired. You attempted to reach email.losrios.edu. but the server presented an expired certificate. No information is available to indicate whether that certificate has been compromised since its expiration. This means Google Chrome cannot guarantee that you are communicating with losrios.edu and not an attacker. Your computer's clock is currently set to Monday, May 6, 2013 at 8:26:05 p.m. Exactly 1 minute ago from when I opened this. It actually showed 8:26:10 if you saw that there. Does that look right? If not, you should correct the error and refresh this page. You should not proceed, especially if you have never seen this warning before for this site. Now, on Sunday, February 17th, 2013, at 4 o'clock p.m., the certificate for the iMail website expired. So now we are going to adjust our date and time. And since iMail is no longer available after June 1st, let's see what happens if I make this computer clock 2 months later. So we're going to go to July 6, 2013 and hit OK. Now it shows my birthday on there. I'll be 22 by that time and nearly 2 hours. Click OK. Now see what happens when I refresh the page once it is set to July 6. I'm going to re-click the link to the iMail website and see what error I get. Apparently, I get the same error. The site security certificate has expired. You attempted to reach email.losrios.edu, but the server presented an expired certificate. No information is available to indicate whether that certificate has been compromised since its expiration. This means Google Chrome cannot guarantee that you're communicating with email.losrios.edu and not an attacker. Your computer's clock is currently set to Saturday, July 6/13, my birthday, 8:29:11 p.m. Does that look right? If not, you should correct the error and refresh this page. You should not proceed, especially if you have never seen this warning before for this site. So, I get the same error, despite that the date is after June 1st. And it hasn't gone away yet. It's still there. Now, I will not proceed. I'll change the date and time again. Instead, I'm going to change it to January 6th. I'm going to make it appear 6 months earlier than this and 4 months earlier than what it really is. So, I am again going to change the date and time. Well, I'm just really changing the date and the day, but not the time of day. Just the time of year. So now I'm going to click OK. So I set it earlier than Sunday, February 17th. Now I'm going to close it out and re-click the link type my website. I really thought you could get one SSL error per browser opening, meaning that you have to close out and reopen the browser. It turns out I was wrong. However, still shows the Saturday, July 6, 2013, when I just put it back in January. So I'm going to give this a little time to correct. Well, since I set it before February 17th, maybe closing it out and opening it back up again will work. Okay, now Google Chrome has opened back up again. And the computer clock now shows Sunday, January 6, 2013 at 8:34 p.m. Now I'm going to type in the website. Man, these pages unresponsive is so stupid. And the conclusion is, no matter what date you set it to, it'll still say the server's security certificate is not yet valid. I have one new message. What does it mean by this? You attempted to reach d2l.losrios.edu, but the server presented a certificate that's not yet valid. I may need to check back in the video to see what else they said before I change the date back to May 6th. No information is available to indicate whether that certificate can be trusted. Google Chrome cannot reliably guarantee that you are communicating with detaillosrios.edu and not an attacker. Your computer's clock is currently set to Sunday, January 6, 2013. Last time it told me that my computer clock was currently set to Saturday, July 6, 2013 at an earlier time, 8:37:20 p.m. Does that look right? If not, you should correct your system's clock and then refresh this page. Well, as only the month, day, and date that are wrong. The time on there is right. So I am going to readjust the date and time and set it back to the way it was, because it is May, not January or July. And it rains. See, now that I said it before the time moved forward, it'll be another hour forward because it says need to get this out of the way. Oh, what's this smell? Maybe it was my other YouTube video that uploaded. Hate these damn programs. Couldn't even tell them when daylight saving time changed in 2007 due to an act of Congress in August 2005 when George Bush was still the president. Yeah. It's not the professor anyway. Why would I care? So now, go ahead and set it back. And check to see if the minute's not interrupted. It's been 4 seconds since I set it back. Click OK. And refresh the page. While I'm recording this, I could hear them singing in there. So if it is before the set date, it would say the server security certificate is not yet valid. Meaning, whatever that means, a car just went by. I don't think it's anyone I know or see. So, as you see, my computer clock has the correct day, the correct month, the correct day, here and there, the correct date, and the correct year, and everything. So now since I refreshed the page, I'm going to sign back in with my credentials. And they proceed to the email website again.
Then I'm going to check my history folder
and you tell me what's funny about it or different coming up next. So again, I'm going to click the same teacher on the same link, then scroll down. And you could do this from anywhere. I'm just demonstrating tonight. I'm going back to the iMail website. Oh, no need to open, so I'll close out the second one and leave open the first. If you set it before Sunday, February 17th at 4 o'clock p.m., it will say the site's security certificate is not yet valid. And if you set it after, it will say the site's security certificate has expired. Now, I am going to affect the time. I am going to change it to that Sunday. Now, if you had the wrong time on here all along, that's what you would have got if you attempted to sign in. If you thought it was before 4 o'clock, when it was actually after. Because you all got an iMail losrios email. So I'm going to change the date and time. Not just change date and time. Date and time, meaning I'm going to change both of them. And I will give me at least a few minutes of preparation to get back to this again before I run up my seconds. So here's that Sunday, February 17th, 2013, on the Gregorian calendar. Now we're going to affect this. We're going to change it to before 4 that day. Now we're going to change the minute. Let's say give me about 2 minutes to get here. We're going to click this off and go back in it again. Before the timer reaches 4 o'clock on this day, at this very time. And I don't have time to dawdle. As you can see, hold on. That doesn't look right. And now a whole minute has been wasted. That's why I gave me 2. And I need to insert a pseudo leap minute. I will. So now since Google Chrome is not opening and a full minute was wasted, I'm going to try and decide to give me more time instead. So right now while it's ticking away, I'm going to change the date and time again because I have approximately 0 minutes before I would get a different message and not see the time change. So I will give me a little more than 5 minutes. So I just set it to 3:55 p.m. or 3:58 p.m., which is good enough. And reopen Chrome and see how much time we got on here. While it's slowly, there it is. Let's see, this tripod isn't actually the best. It's hard to see things from here with the laptop up close. That's the only thing I got. We are now going back to the losrios website. And as you can see, or can you see on my computer clock, is Sunday, February 17th, 2013 at 3:56 p.m. That is not the current date and time. After a leap year, that February 17th used to be February 18th. And right now, when I tried to go in, did I really try to go in e-learning? Within these 2 minutes and 21 seconds left, I get the server security certificate is not yet valid. You attempted to reach d12.losrios.edu, but the server presented a certificate that's not yet valid. No information is available to indicate whether that certificate can be trusted. Google Chrome cannot reliably guarantee that you are communicating with d12.losrios.edu and not an attacker. Your computer's clock is currently set to Sunday, February 17th, 2013, 3:57:39 p.m. Now it shows 3:58, exactly 1 minute later after this, and to the moment. Does that look right? If not, you should correct your system's clock and then refresh this page. So we are going to wait, or not wait. We are going skip last few seconds. Let's just go to 3:59. Okay, it goes to 3:59, so never mind. We are going back to safety, and we're going to wait until 4 o'clock, the exact moment the clock changes. It's every 60 seconds. At 3:59 p.m. It doesn't give me enough information, so we have 25 seconds left. Okay? It's the exact second. Click e-learning again. Just make sure I clicked it and not programs of study down underneath. But it still says it's not yet valid. But let's proceed anyway. And 3 seconds after the minute, which was beautiful timing. Now exactly 1 minute later, we're still proceeding. It should have proceeded by now. I don't know what's going on. Okay, apparently this computer is running slow again. My internet isn't down. And I have 3 hours and 56 minutes left, 72% remaining. I'm gonna find some way for this to respawn. I don't know what's going on. I'm just ready to go back on my site again. But I'll give you a brief view of the history. Now this all shows Monday, May 6th. But where are the erroneous dates? Last we checked, it was 8:43 p.m. And the dates are not in the history. But where is the later date stored? So I'm going to click on one of the histories and click here. See if anything is working. Any day now. Probably before Thanksgiving or sometime in August. So I'm going to refresh the page and see what happens now. Because it's not responding and it just booted me out. I was tempted to just click the next tab. When I'm done, I'm just going to set my date and time back to the way it was, or will be at this time. and it booted me out of D2L. And because the computer was taking so long, I started slouching. Okay, now I'm back in. And let's check that certificate. Because it's expired or invalid no matter what. I'm now proceeding the proceeding that should have been done 12 minutes ago. And now I'm logging in. And after the site security certificate has expired, well, at least I thought I got it before I put in my credentials. It turns out I could also get them after I insert my credentials. So we'll fix this and re-wait on the page. Look right. No, it doesn't look right. It looks totally wrong. Let's just wait for this to respond. It booted me out. I was already logged in. But no, it hasn't. It shows I have 35 messages in my current inbox. And now we must wait. Email. And the email from earlier on. Which is the last process of this videotape. Well, it's not on this page, so we're going to click next. It's not on this page either, so we're going to click next again. And we'll click the email that we got from Thursday, February 14th. Los Rios Community College District. We're going to scroll down and see the full message here to know what it's telling us. On Sunday, February 17th at 4 o'clock p.m., the email.losrios.edu SSL certificate will expire. User sessions will still be encrypted, but the expired certificate will cause your browser to display a warning similar to the examples shown below. Bypass or accept the warning to bring up the email login page. iMail is in the process of being phased out. The iMail system will no longer be available after May 31st, 2013. Take this opportunity to upgrade to Los Rios Gmail, https://appstools.losrios.edu/upgrade. Expected warnings will look similar to these examples. And if you were on Chrome, this is the warning you would have got. And it shows an example of a student signing on Monday, February 18th, 2013 at 11:28:33 a.m. And I already saw the images in my email. I don't need to see them again. And looks like it's about time to change my date and time again to May 6, 2013 at 9:21 p.m. Let's see how many minutes now I am in this video. So, right now, it's a little glitched up because I do not believe I'm at 20 hours, 5 minutes, and 45 seconds. That never happens before. So I'm going to adjust the date and time again. And it's really not that long. So I bet it'll get uploaded to YouTube. I also get my date and time from a time server, timeanddate.com. I don't know if it adds leap seconds on the day it's supposed to be added, and the year it's supposed to be added in. So I'll set this to 9 now. And as you can see, I will resync this time to the time servers. Just off camera, or how about now? Since I was going to go to timeanddate.com anyway, instead of reading this, let's leap into it. For I don't know if this shows the correct date and time, 9:24 p.m. anymore, because I had so many alterations. And when it starts back up, I might as well check against this, which hasn't gotten too far ahead since I said it last Saturday at 8:30 p.m. 8:30 a.m. when Pokemon came on. Pokemon Black and White. Then right now it is too dark to see anything. But I have light here on the top screen as long as it doesn't make contact, which may break the screen. So now it's rolling, but not as much. Sequence, guys. Sequence.
Welcome to the main menu.
I am unsure if you can see this. Well, I can't either, so this has to wait until daylight. It turns out that my computer is 5 minutes faster than what it was. So I am going to go here since I just set it to the correct hour and left the minute where it was. I did not correct the minute. So now I think it is 9:28 rather than 9:23 or 9:24. 5 minutes and 24 seconds ahead. So now I'm going to click the internet time. And it says next synchronization is at 9:29. Well, so it says 9:29. Change the settings. We didn't have that many leap seconds that we have fallen so behind. I'm going to update. And now it has the region type again. Thank you for listening. You have been a wonderful help at experimenting with the losrios.edu website. And now I'm about ready to close out this video. Okay. As soon as it stops not responding. Okay. And I have an hour in. Bye.